And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Mills looking to the air right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were terrific last week for the victory over Buffalo.
Percentages of the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Mills. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's now 3-0 Texans. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The numbers for Evans in last week's ball game: 2 touchdowns and, don't forget, over 200 yards as well. Not bad.
It certainly seemed like every time you looked up, he was catching another touchdown pass, didn't it?
And if he wasn't doing that, it was a great catch for a long run after. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. The pass is caught by Cade Otton, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mike Evans, his 14th touchdown to end the year. And the Bucs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver, because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Houston offense running back out, and we'll get another look at John Mechie.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety, Antoine Winfield, got in there that time.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
Nice little juke, and he's able to get up here to the 26. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
And that is incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And this will be taken at the 13.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. They begin with a run by Fournette, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They go play action. Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
White now to return.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now for what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
Number 1 rush defense in the league for a reason, and after that last play, we might want to try to go to the air.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Not getting credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run, and then executed.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Mills to throw it. He gets this one to Mechie.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well. So they went with a trickery there on the fake punt, hoping to catch that return team flat-footed, but it did not work out.
And you were talking about trying to catch them flat-footed. That's what they were hoping for, trying to catch them off guard. That's a well-coached team on the other side. They were more than prepared, and they were able to stop it.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now this throw caught left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat.
Touchdown! Mike Evans with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield on play action. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And Blake, the tight end's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now in the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point up and good by Succop, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Houston offense running back out, and we'll get another look at John Mechie.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down and 4, Mills. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Third and short yardage, Mills.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Finding room at midfield.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Final play of the half, Mills.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And the Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Vaughn on 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin on the move past the 40.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield.
Right back to Chris Godwin.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
A quick throw caught by Godwin.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Chris Godwin
from 10 yards out.
And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half.
1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans.
At the 31-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Mills.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Mills.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. Touchdown! Cade Otten
from 17 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point put through by Succop, and they open the lead up now to 25. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And now out comes Houston.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Throwing, Mills.
He's letting it fly for Cooks.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Mayfield. And brought in by Braid. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this down to the 10. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 2nd down and goal. Mayfield buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Bucs are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Extra point try now for Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans.
At their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
On third down, here's Mills.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Vita Vea, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, I wish his staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the fourth quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And they will take over first and 10.
Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
He is. I don't know if that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
And, Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the fourth quarter when you've got the lead, your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
Running behind center with Vaughn.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Michael Walker there to bring him down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Houston set to take over. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense is really struggling. Mills throw here into the hands of Jones.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mills.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Vita Vea picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
They'll try and run some clock with Fournette.
They'll get this to about the 38.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And down he'll go at the 25. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Mills now.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mills. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Mills to the air again.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Point after, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading